Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Last time we started looking at the NECA figures, the NECA Godzilla King of the Monster figures. We've started off with the Burning Godzilla, and then we looked at the normal standard Godzilla. And now in this video we'll be looking at Rodan, the Fire Demon. Or as I like to call him, a big flying volcanic lava turkey. He guys, well, he kind of looks like a turkey, if you will. I mean, this isn't the first Rodan I've gotten. I've also done a video on the Jakks Pacific Rodan figures, both the play set and the 6-inch figures, so I'm hoping this figure will really exceed my expectations a little bit, because I'm going to keep it about 50 of you. I wasn't too impressed with the Jakks Pacific figures, so yeah, the NECA figures. Here's a sick looking shot of Rodan. Looks like he's about to grab an osprey or something, or just flying in the background. That looks awesome. Godzilla King of the Monsters Rodan. Movie description, we've seen that already. Here's the back of the figure, and the other figures you can collect. And then wingspan measures 13 inches wide, articulated wings, and includes display case and a support rod. That is excellent. NECA knows what they're doing. So opening up this box now, you can see you've got the photo, and then you got the actual figure, and really, oh, it looks like an entire base. You get a whole base plus a volcano explosion, and then you get a clear rod here for the figure to fly over. Okay, I am actually quite excited to see what this one has. We just did the Godzillas, and no accessories came with the Godzillas, but these looks like these monsters do, so let's see just exactly how good they are. Alright, we've got all the different pieces out. Starting off, we've got the Monarch Base volcano top piece. This is where Rodan will be busting out and flying into the sky. Also included is this mega fireball, this volcanic eruption piece, which I'm going to show you the assembly process. Number one, you got the base here. Number two, you slap this fireball piece. I don't think the direction matters, you just got to put it in. Yep, just like that. Just gotta make sure it's secure, I'm pretty sure. Yep, and it is secured. Then you put the clear rod right on the top of my rough build of this this thing. As you can see, here he is flying in the sky, and I'm just gonna say this right now, this is the best Rodan form. This is the best Rodan toy that they have made up to date. This is already exceeding Jakks by a milestone. This is the Rodan I wanted to get. Not one where the plastic seems cheap, where the thing doesn't seem to be balanced, where the articulation stuff is all bad. The thing can stand on its own and actually has a good, decent background setup that you can do. And in this case, this is exactly what NECA has done. Even though the stand doesn't hold Rodan all too well, it serves its purpose. Rodan is meant to be a flying creature, and all the stand does is to serve the purpose of it flying, which is you compare it to a figure like Godzilla, who's just Godzilla, who bases on land because he obviously has no wings. So, let's see, size comparison. Yeah, Rodan is not supposed to be as big as Godzilla. He's supposed to be a lot smaller than Godzilla. So this is up to scale. This is perfect. And I think this will definitely do really, really well. And you know, let me just take Rodan off the stand for a second. I can show you just a kaiju comparison. Oh, look at that! You fold the wings and you can stand Rodan up perfectly. Oh, that is great. You cannot do that in Jakks. He just falls over. And yeah, this already in terms of quality, NECA is back at it again with their quality. This is great. So there's Godzilla, there's Rodan, there's the size comparison. Yeah, Rodan's meant to be a lot smaller than Godzilla, but the thing is, Rodan can stand up, which is excellent. Oh, that is good. Even though with these two kaiju never really fought in King of the Monsters, you can recreate that scenario, and you know, because they have fought in the classic movies, so recreate the Rodan versus Godzilla. So that is that. And of course, I brought up one more kaiju which we can compare Rodan to, and that is my Bandai King Ghidorah, because NECA, for some reason, didn't want to make a King Ghidorah figure. So disappointed about that. But yeah, here's my Bandai King Ghidorah. There you go. You can see, of course, Ghidorah is, if not the biggest kaiju in the MonsterVerse. So yeah, he's gonna be able to one-up Rodan pretty easily. Of course, these two did clash in the movie, and King Ghidorah obviously came out on top. So there's that. So just for the size comparison. So what about the figure in general? So already, like I said, I really like this figure for many reasons. The type of plastic, so meaning the textures and the paint job. Look at the paint job, so nicely done. Even though it's for a toy, this is as close as they can get to a realistic rendition of Rodan. And then here is the face, the head. There we go. Here's the face. Can it be articulated? Yes. It can look down, so when he's up like this, and then he can move up when he's flying. Even though the paint job isn't the best on the head, they've still done a really good job with the articulation and the printing. You know, the face print is just a little off, but the paint job itself is pretty nice. And if you really wanted to, they have another one. You can rip off this head and put this one on. This one he's kind of roaring because he's got his mouth opened. He's kind of got a much more aggressive, battle-ready face. So there is that. But I'm not going to do that here. I like this face. I'm just going to keep it like that. I don't want to damage my figure. So yeah, I know I'm one of those guys, but I do really care about quality. So in terms of other articulation, I've showed you the head. So there's that, and then the wings. You can see the wings can be folded midway through in part of the elbow, so it kind of looks like this. You can fold up the wings, and even flight mode, he can just, yeah, when he's just gliding like that, and then he's like flying at full speed in attack mode, then you can really spread the wings out to gain all the acceleration needed. So there's that. So lots of flexibility, and that's really nice. And you can also see the claws at the end. That's also really cool. And of course, wings can flap, and when you fold them in like that, he can stand up. That is great. Or you just fold open like this. We'll bring him closer to the ground. So he can support himself if he's on the ground and not flying. And that's something the Jakks figure failed to do. So that is really, really, really good. And then as for the feet, it's, I guess NECA got a little lazy with the feet, but you know what? Mostly people are going to display this guy in the air and flying, so I guess it makes sense for the feet to be folded back like that. So apart from the actual Rodan figure, we got the volcano, of course, or the Monarch Base where he comes out of. Really nice addition here. The mountain piece here looks great. The fireball is an excellent addition, which totally doesn't serve as an additional support for the transparent rod, but you know what? It's a great addition to detail, and for the price you're paying for this is the same. I think this is cheaper than the Godzilla figure, so yeah, this is actually like pretty good, and this is an excellent stand. If I want any stand to display a flying kaiju like Rodan, who is supposed to be a volcanic fire demon, this is it. This is exactly what I wanted, and NECA delivered, and I'm absolutely 100% satisfied with it. So this is Rodan, and my final score for him will be actually no, we don't even need the box. I didn't even do that for the other figures. My final score for Rodan will be a 8 out of 10. This is by far the best Rodan that they've done up to date, period. And just to see him go alongside other figures like Godzilla or Ghidorah or Mothra will really complement it, and I think this is great. The stand is a great addition, and obviously you can play with this, but I really see this more as a displaying, given that this is a literal display. And so yeah, that's what I gotta say about this Rodan figure from NECA. So that's it for this review. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you so much for watching. I am Mark45 Studios. If you want to see other NECA reviews, more are coming, and check out the ones that have been out already. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.